time of the year again. The Mauritius Budget 2025-2026 has just been announced, and in this video, I will walk you through the key highlights. Mauritius is currently facing a public debt of 90% of GDP, and with the ongoing goal on strengthening our position as an international financial center, the new government has introduced several tax measures. Let's start with something that affects many of us, which is personal income tax. From 1st July 2025, the tax system will be simplified from 11 brackets to just 3, where 0% on your first 500,000 rupees, 10% on the next 500,000 rupees, and 20% on income above 1 million rupees. This means if your monthly salary is 50,000 rupees or less, you won't pay any income tax. But for high-income earners bringing in more than 12 million rupees per annum, which also includes local dividends, a new fair share tax of 15% will apply, making the total marginal tax rate up to 35%. While individuals are seeing simplification and some new contributions, businesses, especially high earners, aren't off the hook. A fair share contribution of 5% will now apply to companies with annual chargeable income above 24 million rupees, which will be taxed at the standard rate of 15%, or a 2% if they benefit from the 3% reduced rate. However, this excludes GBL companies. But for domestic businesses that are already subject to 15% corporate tax, plus the 2% CCR levy and the 2% CSR contribution, we are potentially looking at a total effective tax rate of up to 24%. In addition, subsidiaries of multinational groups based in Mauritius will face a minimum tax of 15% under the qualified domestic minimum top-up tax in line with OECD standards. Aside from income tax, other areas seeing a notable update is VAT. And this time, small businesses should really take note, as VAT is not increasing, but the compulsory registration threshold has dropped from 6 million rupees to 3 million rupees per annum. This means even smaller businesses must now register for VAT and start charging it. If you're running a small business nearing 3 million rupees per annum, it's time to get ready. And good news is that the MRA will now only be able to raise assessments for the past 2 years, unless there are exceptional circumstances. So, if you're wondering how any of this impact you or your business, feel free to reach out. And don't forget to join us for our upcoming webinar, where we'll dive deeper into the budget measures.